Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on Decidedly Vanilla with me, Vanillaraccoon. Heyo! And in this episode, you guys, I do not really have an agenda to follow, nor do I have a general idea as to what I would like to accomplish in this episode. And that is both good and bad, but let's just get the bad out of the way. So generally, when I like to produce a Let's Play video, I would like it to have some type of content that is both entertaining and informative, but mostly informative. But this could be good because lately I've been chatting with a few people who have said that they're not really sure as to what they want to produce in terms of content for a Let's Play, or maybe if they're like me, then they have one too many ideas and they're not really sure exactly which idea they want to home in on to focus for a Let's Play. So I think what this episode is going to be about is it's going to be showing you sort of what gets done, quote unquote, off camera, behind the scenes. It's going to involve a few things that I generally will do when I hop on the server if I am not recording a DVLP for that day, but it's something that I hop on and tend to my crops and such, but also do mining and maybe derp around with some fellow server mates. But I guess this is the part where I would go ahead and say, let me go ahead, take a look at my to-do list and gather the resources. But I think I'm just gonna sit back for a little bit, listen to some tunes on iTunes, and when I get ready to do my quote-unquote off-cam work, then I'll bring it back and I'll show you what I do and how I prepare to do said work.
I am sorry. I should have never acted all crazy like that. I love you. Words I didn't want to say, take them away. The thought gives me a bitter taste. Every second got to waste. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth your time. Memories that you have close to your heart.
I hope you all enjoyed that little time lapse. In any event that you did, then feel free to let me know which scene was your favorite in the comment section below. But we are currently standing on the second floor over at the Raccoon Building Company, and that is because I would like to make a quick little announcement to my fellow server members. Peeps, listen up. Lend me your ears. Please give me your semi-full undivided attention, if you will. And this announcement is I am officially open for business. And what I mean by that is I am starting to take commissions, whether you would like for me to create a whole new structure for you to operate a business from, or even a place for you to reside in, whether it is for temporary purposes or even in the long run. But in the event that you would even like for me to renovate a structure that you had built here on Decidedly Vanilla, then I'm more than happy to do so. But it looks like we have Princess. Actually, no. Wait, I take that back. That's how I call my princess, by her nickname. My 2 to 3 year old pit bull terrier mix. The princess, look at the princess. I'll literally say that to her when I walk in the door and she's just sitting in the giant love seat staring at me like, where have you been, human? Oh, little update, tragic news, shall we say. When recording that little time lapse for you all, and it became nighttime. I was making my way over from the Bountiful Garden to the Raccoon Building Company, and there were some creepers over here, and I took my bow that has flame on it, and I accidentally shot my ass. Well, one of my asses. So, rip Agent Scully. All we have left is Agent Mulder. But since we have Princess on with us at the moment, why don't we go see what he's up to over at Farhaven, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Holy netherwart, Batman! That's a lot of warts! Well, we made it over to Farhaven, and before we go ahead and see what Princess is up to, I want to take this time to provide you all a nifty little fun fact, if you would like to call it that. Shortly after I joined Decidedly Vanilla, I made my way over to Paige of Macy's Windmill, and I tweaked it a little bit. And at the moment, I currently cannot recall if she got back to me going, "Hey, Van, I saw what you did to my windmill. Nice prank or tweaking, modifying, whatever it is you want to call it." But I went ahead and tweaked it again, and I'm gonna wait and see if she notices, and if she does, then woo! If not, then woo still. But we're currently also standing on top of the RSPCD, and I got one question for you, Kane. Listen up, Kane. I am no Englishman. I am an American. I am not an Englishman. But when it comes to the actual name of this thing that you've built here, it says the Royal Society for the Protection Against Cruelty to Dragons. But in the abbreviation, it says RSPCD. My question is, in the abbreviation between the letters P and C, shouldn't there be an A for against? But let's go ahead and make our way up to Corey's house, which is just at the top of the summit. Oh, look, there's a nice little spider that Zoe made when he toilet papered Pixelwurf's house as well. That was a funny episode. Be sure to check it out. Through the power of YouTube cards, there will be one appearing at the top right corner of your screen that will take you to said DVLP by Zloy. If you check it out, tell them I sent you and tell them I said hello. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to climb all these steps and I'll see you at the top. Dude, you got to get an elevator or something. I mean, I tend to walk between 10 to 15 kilometers a day, and I even jog up and down a lot of hills in my area. But dude, you need to get an elevator. But would you look at that view? Well, I finally made it up to the top of the summit where Core's place is at. And oh, look, he got a little trick-or-treat button thing going on. Let's go ahead and see what we get. A wooden sword, Halloween toy sword. What? Well, kids, what do you do when you get something you don't like on Halloween? Just make your way into the person's house and get a tour of the place, see what you're dealing with. Oh, hey, look, there's the man of the hour up there.
What are you doing in here?
I got something I didn't like for Halloween, so I thought I would come in here and get a tour of your place. But since you're here, I'll let you do that for me.
Let's see, you're in the foyer.
Where's the chandelier?
It's on back order.
Oh, they're always on back order. So, what's in this store over here?
Oh, this is my library.
Do you have a copy of The Great War of 1812?
I think that's over here in this section.
Aha! I'm gonna have to borrow that one day. It's my favorite war. Mainly because of the overture. You have little mini chandeliers in this room.
Yeah, they were easily enough to find, but the grand ones are harder. Oh, this is my kitchen.
I'll take an extra large pizza, peppers, onions, sliced Italian sausage. Don't forget the pineapple.
We have regular apple.
Do you got a pen?
Pen?
Pineapple pen, apple pen, pineapple pen. Dun 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 dun. Ooh.
Oh, this is the bathroom.
Wait.
Fully working tub.
You have your toilet right next to the bathtub?
It's in its own little closet.
Where's the bubbles? How can you have a bath without the bubbles?
Well, you haven't eaten the beans yet.
Oh dear God, I'm out. I'm out. I think a certain someone on the server would not be too fond of having this hunting prize mounted on your wall here.
I didn't get it hunting. It died of natural causes.
Does the RSPCD actually accept that as an excuse?
It died of a terminal case of arrow to lung. Arrow to lung. Arrow to lung. Arrow to lung.
Oh, that's a horrible disease, I hear.
Yeah.
I hear it can be quite fatal if not treated correctly with a golden apple. I saw you had a balcony up here. That makes me think you have a second floor.
I still have furniture on order. Paige is supposed to help me pick it out.
You have an empty ballroom? Or
Part of the tower room.
I can see this being a ballroom, especially since you have mini chandeliers. Just come in here, be like, alright everybody, we gonna get our dance on, because it's Taco Tuesday on Friday. I gotta say, you got a nice view here, especially of your recently built stone generator.
Yeah, it works pretty good too.
It blinks. I like that.
This is my attic storage.
Attic, meaning we're at the tippy top of your house.
Kind of.
Kind of? You mean there's more than 3 floors to this place?
Yeah, there's another floor.
Ooh.
This is the top of the house.
Whoa. Very optical illusion-y, especially just stand in the middle and you spin around. Whoa, I'm getting a little dizzy. You have it.
Yep.
Is this?
Everyone likes to climb out on the balcony and use their Electro from here, so I just installed a door.
Well, you know, everyone should have a door that leads right to the roof of their place. I don't have a pair of beetle wings, but I can squirt. Is this squirt friendly?
I'm not quite sure. It might be.
Alright.
I
Thankfully,
haven't seen all the rooms though.
Thankfully, I have a ton of pearls on me. Here's some, by the way. I wanted to come over here and give you my non-daily pearl drop-off. Let me go ahead and see if I can squirt safely off of the roof here. And 3, 2, 3, 2. What comes after 2 when counting down?
Down or up?
Counting from up to down. What comes after 2?
3.
3, 2, 3. Yeah. That took a while, but okay. I landed it. I'm here. I'm safe. Well, that was a lovely tour of your place. I don't think I've actually thoroughly looked inside of it before, with you being with me, that is. So, that
Wait,
being
you've been
said,
in my house before?
if I remember correctly, Thumped was talking about possibly building out by KB Farm / the Raccoon Sanctuary, and he wanted to build a city-state that was similar to that of what I'm currently working on, which is a classical / neoclassical theme. Originally, it was supposed to be an ancient Roman theme, but then it turned into an ancient Greek theme, but then it was a matter of like, well, I don't want to really designate it to just one particular culture, so why not just go ahead and include all of them to the best ability that I could. But it looks like, oh, he's making his way up here now. Hey, he threw chicken. Oh, look, there's a chicken. There's a chicken. It's just like my dog. It's just staring at the wall for no damn reason. Thumped. You can have this chicken back. I think it's broken. So we're currently just northwest of the Raccoon Sanctuary, and we're standing on top of another summit with the one, the only, the Mr. Thumper.
Hello.
At least you got your cue, unlike some people. So, what are we doing up here, man?
So I was really admiring your area,
Why,
and I
thank
took
you.
a look around. And I don't know, it just made me kind of inspired to make my own kind of town or empire. Kind of in a, not the same area, but kind of close area.
Okay.
So, yeah, yours is a bit of a more Greek classical style, and I was thinking maybe a more Asian-ish kind of style, or the other one was Ottoman maybe. I'm not really sure yet, so I think that'd be really cool to make that kind of style village over here.
I will say this, considering that I'm going with the classical neoclassical theme, having something not drastically different, but different in a certain extent, like an Asian empire, that would be pretty interesting to see. And then also you were thinking of wanting to connect the two together one way or another, right?
Yeah, making like a really cool path, maybe going through all of the empire or villages that we end up making around here. That might be really cool. So then you can just do some kind of like, if you wanted to tour it or something, just make a full circle around a couple of beautiful villages. That'd be really cool.
So ideally, one would pop through one wormhole, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm in Thumper's area, because they'll see, for the most part, Asian-themed builds. But then as they follow the yellow brick road, they'll then wander into the Raccoon Empire, and then also as they continue to follow the yellow brick road, they'll stumble across other structures and themed areas, and then eventually, when they complete the circle, they'll be back at your area. Correct?
Pretty much.
I like this idea. It also opens up opportunities for collaborations and such. And my one question for you is this. Do you think you're ready to build in a mountainy area? This uneven terrain?
I think it'll actually fit perfectly with that Asian theme, being able to build some bridges and maybe like some temples on the top of the mountains. I think it'll be perfect.
What are you going to do about the moo-moos?
The moo-moos.
I mean, generally, in my opinion...
I mean, I do prefer steak as my main food source.
Excelente. So you can have some, we'll call it Mongolian beef, shall we?
Perfect.
So you got a pretty decent fresh supply of Mongolian beef at the ready to be, slaughtered and then cooked. So I think you're pretty much set. Oh look, you even got some Mongolian beef in your hand right now as we speak.
Yep, I just slaughtered some.
Alrighty, well, I'm looking forward to see what you do here, and I'm also looking forward to eventually connecting the two and then seeing what comes from that, because, well, peeps, believe it or not, when you share a piece of land, nothing but excellent good stuff can come from that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, it is that time where we must begin to conclude this episode, but let's go ahead and do a little recap as to what occurred throughout this episode. So for starters, we got a chance to do a cool little time lapse that showcased what there is currently here at the Raccoon Sanctuary, and then we went over to Farhaven, and we even got a chance to get a tour of Core's house on top of a summit. I was trying to, in my head, pronounce the last part of his name before saying it, but I still can't pronounce the last part of his name. I think it's Xeon or Exxon, I don't know. But after that, we then got a chance to take a look at the new area that Thumper is going to be working on. That is, once again, just northwest of us. And we also got a chance to hear his plans for it, and eventually down the line, do some collaboration with him in regards to connecting both his Asian empire, I think he's going to be going with Asian, and then also connecting it with the Raccoon Empire that we have going on here. And just a little fun fact, right before I went ahead and started to record this clip, I was storing some stuff in the Raccoon Building Company over yonder, and then I tossed a pearl into the air, and I landed in lava. So I lost the diamond pickaxe with the highest efficiency available, mending, silk touch, and unbreaking the second highest level that you can get for that, along with a diamond sword that had looting and sharpness 3 on it. No, sharpness something, looting 3 on it. But most importantly, I lost my first shield that I ever made on this server, so now I gotta make a new one. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for this episode, so if you like what you see, then please give that like button a hug and subscribe for the latest buzz. And if you had a blast with a good laugh, then make sure you favorite this video and share it with a friend or two. But until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon, without his poor old shield. Peace out.